What's up, guys? Welcome to Crazy Kimberlin Opinions. Over the past, I've had a few people ask what I use to record, how I do some of the editing, so I figured I'd do a small video. It might be long, I don't know. I'm not gonna go real detailed, just some of the basics on how I record and how I edit. This is not necessarily the right way, this is just how I do it. Take whatever you want from it. It might help some people, might not. I'm not gonna get too descriptive in it. If there's like certain things you might want to know how I do or whatever, if you like this video, maybe I'll continue and do some more. I've never done tutorial videos or anything like that. So let's get started. So what I use a GoPro camera. I use a USB Blue Yeti mic. I use 2 umbrella photography lights. The umbrellas I have facing this way. I used to have them facing the other way. You get more of a real hard light. I think they're supposed to be set this way. You get a more softer light. You can play with shadows and stuff by using one on one side. So it really works well. As far as the Blue Yeti mic goes, I see a lot of mistakes. People who use these, they want them just because it looks like this. They want to have them angled and they want to be talking into the top of it. These are meant, your audio is picked up around the sides. Just figure I'd throw that out there in case anybody's watching that's using these and having them like this and talking into the tops of them. So other than that, before we go over to the computer, I use iMovie. I use GarageBand. That's recording my audio separately through this microphone because the GoPro audio is not great. It's not really good at all, to be honest. It's not meant for this sort of thing. But it can be used if used right. This is recording through GarageBand on the computer, separate audio. We're going to be deleting the audio from the camera and using the audio from this mic. We're going to be opening iMovie on the iMac to do some editing, and we also use Photoshop. Let's head on over to the computer and let's see what we got here. We're going to be using this actual video here to play with. Okay, so now for my videos, I use a green screen. You don't have to, but for this video, I'm going to show you with the green screen. This is for a still image as the background. It's pretty much the same, but the order's a little different if you're using a background with the animation in it. We're just gonna do a still image. All right, so we got our iMovie open. First thing we want to do is make our background, our picture in Photoshop. I start out making it 920 by 1080 pixels. That's gonna be 1080p, high quality. We'll use a background I already have. We're just gonna make a quick Fuego box one. Sometimes I do the sauce bottles on the side. We're just gonna, for the sake of the video, keep it simple. I already have this pretty much set up here. We're just gonna copy this. Oh, come on here. There we go. Whoops. All right, so we're just gonna throw that right in there for now. We're gonna save it. I have a folder called tutorial. It's gonna be a PNG, and we'll just say background. Okay, so we got our iMovie. First thing we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting in our background. I got our 3 files here. We got our audio from the mic of the video. We got our background. And then we have our video here. I don't know what the Fuego is there for, but we're gonna put in our background first. We're not, at this point, we don't know exactly how long the video is gonna be. So I'm gonna stretch this out to about, I don't know, around 10 minutes for now, just till we get it, so we know we have enough there. Then we're gonna take the video. We're gonna set that on top. So as of right now, we have 2 layers here, no background. First thing we want to do is fix our audio. This audio here, I'm going to detach audio. This is from our actual camera audio. So we got our camera audio that's not good quality here. Now at the very beginning of all my videos, to match up the sound, I do a clap. I do that clap, that way I'm matching up the spikes here on the audio. When I'm editing, I never look up here at the picture. I'm always looking at the audio. So we have our audio from the microphone, the USB Blue Yeti mic. We're gonna drop this down here. And you can see where we can match it up here. You're looking for the spikes. And see, there we go. It's matched up. You guys aren't gonna hear this on here, but it'll match. So we got that set. Next up, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff at the beginning. We're just gonna get rid of all that. Let's get rid of our bad audio. So now we have our video clip, no audio. We have our background, and then we have our good audio. So right now our audio is all synced up, everything's good. So now for our background, now this is with iMovie on iMac. Some people use PC, different programs are different. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna drop down to the green screen effects. Computer's a little slow. Boom, it's as simple as that. I clean it up a little bit with the eraser here. Sometimes you could play with the softness on it. Sometimes I play with the colors a little bit. It just all really depends. And there you have it. Right now we have our set, unedited, good audio, and our background with the green screen. Now what I'm doing when I edit, and this is the same procedure every time, I'm looking down here at my audio, not up here. So, okay, let me first get back to this section here. Okay, I'm looking for gaps. There's a gap, there's a gap, there's a gap, there's a big gap. It's as simple as that. A lot of times I don't even have to go back and look at it. Just split, split, delete. Okay, sounds good. Split, split, double check it. Split. Now you don't want to get too crazy with this, but I do sometimes go a little crazy with it. But it's all dead spots, or when I just say, if I catch myself, you know, saying like right there's a gap, where just in between words there's just a little gap. I want everything to flow together and not be a bunch of dead time, and it just let everything just kind of go into each other. And that's pretty much it. Now once you got that, you got your video edited the way you want, all going smooth. Then you could start doing things that like I'll go down here. Let me go in my reviews folder. And let's say I got like my intro already made. Toss that up in the front. A lot of times for my intro, I'll just cut out a piece. Let's say I want this piece right here as my intro. I'll take that, I'll throw it in the front, paste that there. Then you can take this and have fun with it. A lot of times I'll take this and just turn it, a lot of times black and white for the intro, just to switch things up. Then it goes into the intro, and then into the video. And then when you get all that, that's when you can really start playing with stuff. I use, you know, you could toss some music in there. Let's see, I'll have some of my, just a random beat. And, you know, for the intro, I'll split that, fade it out. And you guys can't hear that, but then you get your music and this and that. Same thing. You know, I'll take another instrumental, adjust the volume on it, pretty low. And then you have your music playing in the background. It's as simple as that. Then you toss your outro in at the end. Wherever it ends, you're gonna have this access background, and because we made it as long as possible in case, you know, we needed it as long as we need it. So, but you can cut it off wherever you want. Got a little outro. We'll throw a little outro in here. Oops, did we get it in there? What are we doing here? There we go. We got our outro. A lot of times I'll drag my music out past that, but that's where the audio ends, so no big deal. So yeah, and you know, with that, you can only go so many layers with this on iMovie. So if I want to add any more layers as far as like my heat ratings where I have the faces go across, I can't add any more layers. So I would save this, share it, file, 1080p, tutorial, next. And I'll save this, I'll let it save all the way through. And then I'll open up a new movie. That'll all be one file, and then I can just add layers and layers, more anything that I want to do. So, and I know this might be like super confusing, it might have been fast, I've just been playing with this type of stuff for a while. I just wanted to give everybody an idea of what I'm doing here and what's all involved with these videos. Maybe if anybody had questions on, you know, things on anything that I might be able to help out with. Like I said, this is for iMac. This is what works for me. This is how I've always recorded music, made videos. So that's pretty much all there is to it. As far as a thumbnail goes, what I'll do is I'll make this full screen. I'll find a cool part that I like with like a funny picture. Like that. Do a full screenshot. Boom, then I'll open it up in Photoshop and I'll add some text to it. So that's it, guys. Hope it was some sort of help. Hopefully this wasn't super confusing. I've never done a video like this. But that's it. Hope everyone has a good one. If you guys like this, hit the thumbs up. And if you guys have any other questions on particular things, extra questions, throw them in the comments. I'll answer them as much as I can. So you guys have a good one.